Hello to everyone. In this video, I'm gonna tell you why it's actually so important to travel as light as possible. The longer the trip is, the lighter you have to be. I'm gonna explain you everything with details. Even though I spoke about it many times, I'm gonna do it again, and I really hope that someone will listen. Because I cannot edit this video, it will be just one go, and I hope I will be able to make it. But if I make any mistakes, please forgive me. So let's begin. Alright, right now I'm on the trip, and my entire luggage is 15 kilograms. I've got 12 kilograms here in this saddlebag, and I have 3 kilograms in my tank bag, which is mostly my camera gear. And will it be enough for 3 months trip? Yes, absolutely, and I can tell you why. But before that, let's go back to the original question: why you have to be as light as possible when you travel, especially on the long trips? Because everything you add on your motorcycle will be a problem on some stage. The heavier you are, the difficult is going to be for you to move around. I'm not going to even to discuss the situation where you need to ride on the difficult terrain or off-road or some dirt roads like this, or not exactly like this, maybe even worse. I'm discussing just the situation when you need to ride on the normal roads. And the reason why it's going to be difficult are actually few. The first is that the motorcycle will be heavy, which is mean that it will use more petrol. It is simple physics, simple logic, and everyone knows about it. And you might say, how much more? 1 liter, it's not a problem. Oh, is that so? If you have a long trip like me, this 1 liter at the end of the trip will be converted to something like, I'll say like 500 to 600 euros. If you're on a short trip, let's say 10,000 kilometers, it will be maybe 150 euros. Still a lot of money, especially if you travel on a budget. This is the first reason. The second reason is that the tires that you have will finish faster. And again, you might say, how much faster? Well, I'll say 20%, just because of the weight. So see now my rear tire. It's a Mitos 07 Plus Dakar. At the moment it's on exactly 13,000 kilometers, and I still have something, and I believe that I will be able to make at least more 2,000 kilometers with it. But if I was with heavier bike, now at the moment I'm like 225 kilograms, something like that, 210, let's say 230 kilograms, everything, with the luggage and the bike, everything. If I had hard panniers, top box, and all of the stuff that most of the guys have, it will be like 280 kilograms, which will be, as I said, on your tires, and it will be like additional, I don't know, maybe 20% less mileage, 20% less mileage from the same tire. And this is a lot. This exactly means that for now I'll be already without tire until this moment, if I was heavy. Another reason to be light is on the normal riding days, I'm not talking about off-road, when you need to push your motorcycle around. And you might say, push it for what? Why I have to push it? Many reasons. To park it somewhere, in a garage, out of the garage, moving on the petrol station, or on parking spot, or anytime when you need to push your motorcycle, it will be too heavy and difficult to push. Again, you might say it's not a big deal, but yes, it is. On some stage it will be, because on some stage everything is a problem. I'm not talking about day or two, I'm talking about weeks, months, and who knows, maybe year. And now again you can say, yeah, problem, but I need all of this stuff. Okay, how much stuff you actually need? At the moment I have 3 t-shirts inside, 3 t-shirts, and one of these t-shirts I still haven't used. I have one to ride, the one that I'm having now. I ride with this t-shirt, and later in the evening when it starts to stink, of course it will start after a day or two, I can easily wash it in any sink, and in the next morning it will be dry, and I can use it again because it is synthetic material. I have two more. One I use when I walk around, and another one as a spare. The one that I used to walk around was washed a few times, but again, I washed it. On the next day it was dry and I can use it again. I have 3 sets of underwear, and they are more than enough when I'm on the road. 3 sets of socks, more than enough then I'm on the road. So let me show you how everything is settled inside, so you might have a better idea what I'm talking about. It's a little difficult with one hand, just hold on for a while to open this back. So you'll understand better what exactly I mean. Because I am light, I can split my luggage in 2 different bags. This is one of the bags that I have, and inside are all of my clothes, include shoes to walk around. Everything I have is inside. T-shirts, socks, underwear, pants, boots, not boots, shoes, everything is here inside. Plus soap, toothbrush, and everything I need. Everything. And in the second bag, which is this one, are all of my chargers, batteries, everything that I need to charge the cameras, my telephone, everything is inside. And the rest of the stuff which I have here, it's always there. It's my emergency kit. Here I have some warm clothes if I need to dress while I ride. Usually I don't use these clothes all the time. And here is my tent on the left side, and here on the right side I have spare tubes and some parts that I need, spare parts that I'm gonna need on the road. So basically these things never get out of the luggage, only this. So when I stop in hotel or hostel or whatever place that I can find, if I can leave the bag over there, usually it's the case is like that, because I never leave the motorcycle just like that on the street, so they will have a parking or garage. So I leave everything like this and take only these 2 bags plus my tank bag, and that's everything that I need, because I travel light. But if you have too much stuff, you have to take everything with you. Every time when you go on in the hotel, you need to take your, for example, hard panniers, or everything from the hard panniers, a lot of stuff that you don't really need. And as I said, all of this on some stage, it's a problem, because you have to worry about it. Okay, where I'm gonna put this, where I'm gonna put that, or I'm gonna need another one spare bag for this, another one case for this, because you have just too much stuff. I don't know how many times I have to explain to everyone that free t-shirts are free t-shirts, and they are more than enough. And the rest of the things that I told you. And in the last situation, when you need to ride on a difficult terrains, then every kilogram it's a problem. Every kilogram it's a problem. Now, for example, if I ride with this setup, even if I drop the bike, it's not a problem to lift it with all of this luggage that I have on it. But if you have hard panniers, if you're heavy, you have to unload it, leave the motorcycle and load it again. And if you have to do it a few times per day, this is already a problem, a big problem, because you'll be tired and exhausted. That's why I said, in my opinion, the longer the trip is, the lighter you have to go, the lighter. What else I was planning to say? It's not easy to remember everything, but anyway. And the last thing that I wanted to say is that now with this setup, with this bag, if I have to take the whole bag, I can just put it on my shoulder and walk into the hotel room or whatever place I am. Also, in many places, especially in this part of the world, when you have a hotel room, it will be very small. And if you have a lot of luggage, you cannot even fit it in the hotel room. That small they are, some of them, just one bed and place to move around. But people never really listen. I hope that this video will be useful to at least one person to listen to me and get as less as possible luggage, because you don't really need it. If you want to follow my journey, my trip, on my second channel, Motorcycle Adventures Live, I upload almost every day a short video update to explain you where I am and how I am going. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and see you in the next video. Ciao.